from the Mike Eisenstadt Performance Studio, this is the Live Music Showcase brought to you by WMNF Tampa and listeners like you. I am your host, Millie, today, and in the studio we've got Joran Slan and Ivan Pena. I hope I said that correctly. How are you guys doing today?
Got him right. Mine's perfect. Thank you very much. Doing fantastic.
Joran
Slane.
Slane.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank you. It's okay.
So sorry.
It's all right.
No, once again, definitely thank you guys for being here with us today. And you know, I can't wait to talk to you a little bit more about you guys and get to know you better. But let's start it off with a song. But I like that. Okay. Who's going to start it off for us today?
I guess I'll go first.
Ooh, Ivan, what song you got for me?
I'm going to do a brand new one. It's called Someday. Think about you. And when I look at myself, the next thing that I'll do is see you beside me. See you beside me. Will there be a time when we'll leave it all behind? To say when we've said it all before, it's no secret I've lost my mind. No, I can't hide it. Maybe now or never, or someday. Thing that I'll do is try to forget you. Is try to forget you. And when I close my eyes, just guess what happens next. Oh, I know I'll dream about you. There'll be a time when we'll leave it all behind. Is there more to say when we've said it all before? It's no secret I've lost my mind. No, I can't hide it. Maybe now or never, someday. If there's more to this, more than we can bear, what should we do when we just won't dare? When I wake up, the first thing that I do is think about you. Will there be a time when we'll leave it all behind? Is there more to say when we've said it all before? It's no secret I've lost my mind, and no, I can't hide.
You're listening to WMNF 88.5's live music showcase, and that singing right there is Ivan Pena. Thanks again for joining us, Ivan.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, so this is the man of many bands. So I see you're involved in a lot of different projects.
I am. It is a compulsion. I can't help it.
Does each project have its own sound, or
for the most part? Yeah, for the most part.
Would you say there's like a underlying sound amongst all of them?
Yes, me.
Good.
My songwriting.
The sound is good. That's what it is.
Good. I like that. Yeah, I mean, the reason for that, I was in a band called Soul Found for about 10 years. And I gave up everything for that band, a lot of opportunities, a lot of requests to do different projects. And I think after that long run, I came out and I was like, well, let's just change some stuff up and try different projects and try some different things. But I ended up playing with the same guys in different configurations too. So, I haven't completely cut off. So.
All right. So like I see, so you're the singer and bassist also for Rise of Saturn.
Yeah.
And you're also the guitarist and singer for Red Light Stare and Island of Wolves.
Yes.
Did I get all of them?
You got all of them. There might be some more coming though, so you never know.
Sounds good. Hey, you never know, for real.
Who's Island of Wolves? Why have I never heard of Island of Wolves?
It's in the works. It's me and Paul Lipperato.
That's going to be the best one. That's going to be the best one.
I want to hear a little bit more about that. But first, that second voice that you're hearing, which I'm totally going to butcher his name one more time, if he's okay with it.
Go.
Joran?
Yes.
Slane.
Yes.
Oh, I totally got it. Woo! Yes.
Thank you.
Hi, Joran. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah. So tell me, what kind of
I got to say, the last time I was on Live Music Showcase, Bill Dudley was hosting it, and we were in a closet in a small house, across the driveway here.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that was a long time ago.
In the house, the old house.
That was before I came on board.
Yeah,
many moons ago, yeah.
2002, maybe?
Yeah. Well, Bill Dudley's still with us. He's on his summer vacation at this point. Mark's showing us through the glass an old photo of the original studio back in the day.
That's it.
Now, back in 2002, I believe, was when you guys were last on. Joran, you were actually the music director for a local WMNF project.
I was. It was, Flea and the Bamo crew were producing an album of protest songs.
Okay.
And
that's the Power to the People.
Power to the People.
Yeah.
So they had this idea to have a bunch of local musicians like
Band-Aid.
Squeeze, totally
it was like Band-Aid. I was here for that. I was here.
Squeeze in this studio and record like an all-star version of John Lennon's Power to the People.
Oh, nice.
So it was me and Ivan, and it was Jerry Axe and Rebecca Poley and Mikey from Hat Trick Heroes, and it was half of my band, the Auditorium band, and it was half, I think, the Dean's band. I don't know. I mean, it was a lot of people in this room.
I believe Mark Perfetti, our very own mixer, was mixing that as well. A 10-person choir as well, I remember, on that album.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it was huge. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. So it was like the local musicians took a verse or a line of the verses, and then in addition to them, there was also a choir over there singing the chorus.
And all this in this little closet.
In here.
Oh, the magic that you can do.
That was fun.
Magic of television.
The magic, or radio, and all of it, actually.
Yeah. And that's on iTunes. You can actually listen to that whole album. It's called Power to the People.
Okay. WMNF's Power to the People.
WMNF, Power to the People. Search that on Spotify or whatever.
And it was Bamo, I believe, that put it out.
And it's probably listed as like various artists or whatever. But
I think if you're interested in hearing Power to the People, you can actually search WMNF on there, and you probably see all the different projects we've put out throughout the years. We've got some amazing talent on all these collaborations, so definitely something to check out. But before we move on, I would love for you to play something for us. What song do you have for us today?
I want to start with a cover, which is unconventional, at least for me.
Now, it's been a while since you've been with music.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's been like 6 or 8 years since I played out. Some things in between, but Auditorium was my last band, and we played our last show in 2006. And the thing happening tonight at the Hideaway, I got Dean and Ivan and Ben to thank for that. They wanted to just do something low-key, and I said, hey, let's bring back In the Raw. I mean, In the Raw was something, we did years ago.
You know what? I think we should talk all about it, but we want to hear one song.
All right, you want to hear a song? Millie's fast, man.
I know, I love it. I'm so excited to hear you play.
All right, let me tell you why I'm going to play this song.
Okay, why?
This is a song by Joni Mitchell, okay?
Ooh, I do love Joni.
The reason I'm going to play this song is because in 2006, Auditorium, well, I guess I should say I, had the choice of playing the Joni Mitchell tribute show at Skipper's that Flea was putting together, or breaking up and playing our farewell show. Well, we chose to play our farewell show.
Oh, wow.
So I want to play a Joni Mitchell song today.
An ode to that night that you didn't make?
Pick up where I left off.
I like that.
In 2006. If that's okay.
Let's do it.
And get a little water.
And if you're not watching right now, you could definitely check us out. We are on Facebook Live. That's WMNF's Live Music Showcase.
Sounded good, Mark? Rose and flows, an angel here, and ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and snow on everyone. So many things I could have done, but clouds got in my way. And I've looked at clouds from both sides now, up and down, and still somehow it's clouds' illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels and that dizzy dancing way you feel when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show, and you leave them laughing when you go. And if you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. 'Cause I've looked at love from both sides now, give and take, and still somehow it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you right out loud. And dreams and schemes and circus crowds, I've looked at life that way. But now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed. But something's lost and something's gained from living every day. 'Cause I've looked at life from both sides now, win and lose, and still somehow it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all.
Support for WMNF comes from our underwriter of more than a dozen years, the Suncoast Blues Society and its members. The Suncoast Blues Society is dedicated to celebrating and promoting blues music, preserving its history and traditions, and sharing blues music with current and future generations. More information is available at suncoastblues.org. Thank you. Also, I'd like to say a thank you to D Drums, located and made right here in Tampa, for donating the drum kit used in the live music showcase. If you want more info on that, more at ddrums.com. And you're listening to the live music showcase, and you just heard Joran Slane playing. What was the name of that song again?
That was called Both Sides Now by Joni Mitchell.
Joni Mitchell. I love it. Yeah, sounded wonderful. I'm really excited to actually see you live. We were just talking about how you guys are going to be playing at the Hideaway Cafe tonight, which is, of course, one of the big reasons why you're here.
That's
Probably the only reason we're here.
probably the main reason, solely the reason why we're here.
What time do you guys start playing?
Show starts at 8. Doors open at 6, so come hang out. There's food, there's drinks. There's going to be people there, so come and mingle.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be an awesome night of excellent songwriters.
And it's a pretty big group of songwriters. So we've got, it's called In the Raw. And from what I'm understanding, it's actually won 2 Creative Loafing's Best of the Bay Awards.
2, count them, 2.
2 years in a row, correct?
That's right.
Yeah.
02 and 03.
02 and 03. But then you guys stopped doing them for a while. So are you putting your name in the hat for another award this year? Since I think voting for Best of the Bay is just in, right?
It is, but no. No.
Best reboot of
That's
an old local music series.
Yeah, maybe we'll get an editor's pick for best one-night-only revival of a award-winning series.
So are you guys considering doing the series again maybe more frequently, or just really this one time
That's what John
only?
Kelly at the Hideaway wants to know. I tell you what, we'll see how tonight goes and see how many artists want to... I mean, this was something that back in the day was... We were encouraging, like, Dave Reeder from Car Bomb Driver to do acoustic sets. You know what I mean? Like, it was like, okay, people that you would never see perform acoustically. That was kind of... Like
myself.
Yeah, like, this guy's a good example of that. And it was really cool to see people just sit down and play their song, you know?
Yep. And we got even more... The more we played together, the more friends we made, and then we ended up collaborating on a set, I think... Season 3, I think we did a duet.
It was at the bank, so that was 4.
4.
Yeah. So season 4 we did a duets
set
night where we encouraged people to team up in pairs and prepare songs, and Ivan and I paired up for that night.
So did you guys used to change locations quite often for the event?
It was a State Theater for the first 3 years, and then we moved to the Bank, a club called the Bank that's no longer there on Central
I'm not
Ave.
familiar with it.
It was an old bank. It's,
Really?
The building's there, but the club's not
Did it look
there
like
anymore.
a bank on the inside?
It did. Like the VIP was in the vault with the big
that's
jail
awesome.
cell wall and everything. Yeah, it was cool.
Very cool.
Wow, I don't think there's many theme type clubs like that around here anymore, unless you're thinking speakeasies.
Right, and I mean Hideaway might be included in that. I mean,
Well,
that
yeah,
feels
Hideaway
like
does have like a speakeasy feel.
It
I do
does.
love that place, and
Yeah,
they
there's
have a good
saloon
selection of
style
wine. I
vibe.
know that's the reason I go.
It's great. That's a gem. I mean, that's a Nashville caliber club to me. I think
Yeah.
it feels real, professional, aged, and used properly. So I love playing there.
Cool. Now, I know that if you're interested in buying tickets for tonight's show, you can go to hideawaycafe.biz, that's .biz,
Yeah.
and get your tickets now. There is limited seating. If you've been to the Hideaway, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So make sure you do get your tickets in advance.
Yes,
and these
limited
guys
seating.
have been so generous that we're going to be giving away a couple pairs of tickets for
Yes.
you guys, for you listeners. But you know me, I'm not going to make it easy on you. I like to ask a trivia question. So this first question we are going to ask, and I'll give you the phone number so that you're ready. Make sure to have on that button dial 813-239-9663. Steve will be waiting for your call. You'll get a pair of tickets to the Hideaway Cafe show tonight in the Raw acoustic series, or reboot, I believe is what you're calling
Revival.
it. Revival. And we're also going to have a download code for Red Light Stairs Dinner Party for 2.
Brand new.
Brand new.
That's a good album.
Yes. So when you call in, make sure you give your info, and we'll email that information to you, and as well as how to get your tickets for tonight's show. So here we go, guys. You have to let me know, what album are Joran, Ivan, and Mark Perfetti, all 3 credited on?
That's easy. Come on, it's easy.
So give us a call, 813-239-9663. And while we're waiting, would one of you like to do another song?
Yeah, I guess I'm up. It's my turn.
Ivan.
I guess I'll do one.
What's
In the
this one
spirit
called?
of Red Light Stare promotion, redlightstare.com on Facebook. This is a song from Dinner Party for 2 that Joran requested. So I figured, why not?
Why not?
It's called Just Sing. ages since you got home. Somewhere along the way, something went wrong. I mailed a letter every day you were gone. I called your number. Tell me, what have I done? Just fall into my arms. Just sing at the top of your lungs. Just fall into my arms. Just sing at the top of your lungs. It has been seconds since you came in. Sometime during your stay, something went wrong. I called your name into a dozen trees. You don't remember what you mean to me. Just fall into my arms. Just sing at the top of your lungs. Just fall into my arms. Just sing at the top of your lungs. No, no, no. Must have been ages since you got home. And sometime along the way, something went wrong. I mailed a letter every day you were gone. I called your number. Tell me, what have I done? Just fall into my arms. Just sing at the top of your lungs. Just fall into my arms. Just sing at the top of your lungs. No, no, no. Thank you.
You're listening to WMNF 88.5's Live Music Showcase. WMNF is a listener-supported, commercial-free radio station. Your support is always appreciated. Visit WMNF.org/support and leave a tip for the Live Music Showcase, or call us at 813-238-8001 and let them know you'd like to give your support to the Live Music Showcase, the show that plays music you didn't know you wanted to hear. And I didn't know this is what I wanted to hear until these guys came in today. Soundcheck was awesome. I actually am enjoying this show today. Thank you so much again, guys, for being here.
What does that say about every other band
Don't
that's
go
been
there.
on the
Don't go
show?
there. Don't go there. Just take the compliment and move on.
I enjoy all
You
music.
guys are good.
Oh, come on. Now,
Right?
real quick, Ivan, I am definitely hearing that 90s influence.
All 90s, all the time.
All 90s.
All 90s, all the time.
So tell me a little bit about when you originally came from Gainesville. Is that where you were born and raised?
No, actually, I was born in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when did you come to the States?
94.
Okay.
I lived in South Florida for a while. Then I went to college up in Gainesville.
And then you were hanging out there for a while.
Yep, started a band. I went to college to be a doctor. It came out with a ad degree and a band. So here we are.
Nice. So any thoughts of actually going back to medical?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not. Good to know. I've seen a lot of people go in for medical school and then come back as musicians.
It's not for everybody.
It's not really?
I enjoyed the freedom that I just found and the lifestyle, I guess, And I like partying too much. I didn't want to study, so kids stay in school.
There you go. Kids stay in school. Don't be a rock star.
Don't be a musician.
No, sounds great. Definitely. Tell me about what influenced you then. What music actually spoke to you, an artist or anything like that?
My earliest memories were my parents. My mom was a guitar player. My dad owned a record store. First memories were listening to The Police. That's and forever will be my favorite band. Then a lot of 80s new wave, Duran Duran, Huey Lewis, The Cure, a lot of Latin music as well. Then late 90s, late 80s, early 90s, like grunge came out, and I loved all those bands. And then I really gravitated towards the Gin Blossoms, which is a kind of not that popular, I guess, compared to like Nirvana and those guys, which I loved as well. But I don't know, really like that sound, that jangly guitar. Could be country, could be pop, feel. So I think that stuck with me for a while. Yeah.
How about you, Jordan?
What, influences?
Influences. Where do you come from?
I was born to... I came from Wisconsin originally.
Okay.
So I moved to Florida in... 93, 1993. So we got here about the same time. But I was raised on country, I was raised on that weird, like, 80s outlaw country, like Hank Williams Jr. and Clint Black and, I don't know, Randy Travis and, like, I don't know, like weird 80s classic and outlaw country is what I grew up on. But then I discovered Alice Cooper. The original Alice, like when Alice Cooper was the name of the band, not the guy,
Right.
like
when they were still doing a lot of the theatrics on stage.
Well, yeah, he's always done that. But like when they were roommates with Pink Floyd and Frank Zappa was producing their records, that's
Okay.
the Alice Cooper band that I discovered, and I was like, this is it, So I was listening to a lot of different stuff.
Okay.
I don't know.
I like that.
Jimmy Eat
A
World.
lot, yeah. I mean,
Jimmy Eat World.
I like metal and prog too. So like Mastodon and Mars Volta.
Is it
and,
Jimmy Eat World? Wasn't that from Orlando?
No,
Where are they from?
They're from Arizona. But they
Arizona.
were just here, and
Okay.
we were both at the show.
they
separately.
were here at the. Yeah.
Took my daughters. That was my daughter's first show.
Really?
I have two adorable 7-year-old twin daughters.
Aw.
Hi, girls.
They were.
Told you I'd
rocking
say
out.
hi.
Love it. So they got good taste in music as well.
They do. They love a lot of good stuff. Michael Jackson is probably the all-time favorite right now, but there's a lot of fandom up and down the 70s, 80s. They love Christopher Cross. Thanks to my
That's-
wife. Yeah.
Don't think I'm familiar
Yeah.
with Christopher Cross. Is that
Sailing.
okay?
Run Like the Wind.
Sailing Good
stuff.
Okay. You've heard it.
I think I've heard it. Yeah, and I just didn't know the artist's name. That's awesome.
I sang that like Michael McDonald, not like Christopher Cross, but it's
Michael
kinda-
McDonald did sing on Ride Like the Wind, so
and which was also Christopher Cross.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's why maybe I did that.
not to be confused with Criss Cross.
No,
Yeah,
they'll
that's
make you jump.
around.
Daddy Mac will
Jump
make it.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely 90s right there.
I wore my jeans backwards for
Did
about
you
for about
really?
3 months. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Going to the bathroom was very difficult.
I never
Well,
did that.
back then, the backward jeans were pretty baggy, so you were already halfway there.
Yes, that is true. We all looked like we were in prison. It was great.
If you guys are enjoying the show, you can always hear a little bit more from Ivan Pena at facebook.com/Red Light Stare Band. And you can also get more info on Joran at joranslane.com. That's JORANSLANE.com.
That's right.
So definitely check them out. And if you're going to check them out at the Hideaway Cafe tonight, starting at 8 o'clock. Now, tell me, how many other people are going to be playing with you guys?
100.
That's a lot of musicians coming through.
There's 7 people.
Seven
total.
other?
7 total.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think I have.
I got to look and cheat because it's okay. So it's me and then
Natty.
Jerry X and Ivan and Dean Johannesson and Rebecca Pulley and Ben Bacher from Rumors of War, and Natty Mossbond from Sparky's Nightmare and Red House Painters.
Yeah, Natty Mossbond with Sam Bond, who we're going to be playing together.
Yeah.
Yep, that's
Or
pretty much
Multicolored
everyone.
House, sorry.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a great set. We know
It's an amazing.
pretty
It's going
much
to be like a
almost
reunion.
everyone on that list. They've all been they've all come through here, which is great. Definitely check it out. You can get info on tickets. That's hideawaycafe.biz. And I don't think we have a winner quite yet. So if you know what album these three gentlemen, Ivan, Joran, and Mark Perfetti, all shared on, give us a call, 813-239-9663.
They're tuning in late. Maybe you got to make an easier trivia.
Maybe
question.
I can make it easier. Well, you guys can either answer that one, and I'll give you another one. And I think this is an easy one.
Yeah.
Okay. What three artists are playing tonight?
That's totally easy.
I think that's
Yes.
Name
pretty,
3 of the
Name
7.
3
Those are
of
pretty
the
good
seven.
odds.
Yeah, name 3
Those are great
of the
odds.
7 artists playing tonight. Mark Perfetti is not one of them.
That's right.
That's probably the only hint I can give you. But yeah, give us a call, 813-239-9663. And if you guys are tuning in on the radio, don't forget we are also live on Facebook Live. That's facebook.com/LMSWMNF. And of course, if you missed the show on Facebook Live, you can always check us out on YouTube. We will post tomorrow. And just search for WMNF 88.5 FM and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of these wonderful artists coming through here every single Friday. And while we're at it, I just want to give a special thanks to the crew that helps make this show possible every single week. We got Mark Perfetti mixing it up behind the glass, assisted by Jacob Moore, Joe Remo, and Yamiko Thomas. Our video crew is Richard Stone, Bill Brem, Randy Gregory, John Casimiro, and of course, our producers are Steve Arduengo and Mildred Matos. But wait a minute, that's me.
This is you.
That's me.
This
but
is you.
today,
Give it up for the crew. You guys are doing a great
thank you,
job.
everybody.
Crew.
Today, as your host, I am Millie, and if you want more info on me, you can just check me out on the social sphere. That is Millie with a Y, Vision with an S. And before we move on, I would actually love to hear another song. Joran, you got one for me?
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
What you got for me?
All right. So. I got one of my songs I'm going to play. It's Ivan's favorite. It's a lot of people's favorite.
What's it called?
That's fine. Bunny ears while I just gotta make sure it's in tune. This one's called Brand New Heart. This is one that's it's available on iTunes. I wrote it many years ago, or when my 12-year-old was born. So 12 years ago, and it goes a little something like that. Christmas lights will always come another year. And candlelight only makes me want you here. So I'll just sit here in my infamy and think of how I always used to act so proud. We use the night to write our symphonies, but baby, winter's come and stolen all my sound away. Don't you wonder how you got so far away? Don't you let them take your brand new heart away. times when you're not looking down. My heroine, who will save me now you're not around? And all the freedom that you're dying for won't live up to what you're used to choking down. So I'll just press my back into the floor, 'cause I am weightless since you took my solid ground away. Don't you wonder how you got so far away? Don't you let them take your brand new heart away. With all the world inside of me, well, I'll be holding out no matter where you are. And I will let your hair in, 'cause after all, you know it's over when you start. But don't take all you are away. Don't you wonder how you got so far away? Don't you let them take your brand new heart away.
You're listening to WMNF 88.5's live music showcase, and that singing was actually Joran Slane Oppelt?
Oppelt.
Oppelt. Is that like a family, another family last name, or?
Yeah, it's family surname. It's a German name.
You don't really use it very
Means
often.
bald
You just go
and
by
wealthy.
That. Did you actually look that up? Mm-hmm. Does it really mean that?
It does.
That's hilarious.
It literally does.
Interesting. So are you any of those
That's why I
things?
go by Jordan.
Oh, there we go. So you don't use Oppelt. Good to know. All right. Well, that was Joran Slane. I keep wanting to say there's a D in there, but there isn't. It's Joran,
right.
Joran.
Okay.
And if you want more info on him, just check out joranslane.com. That's JoranSlane. And if you also want information on Ivan, check him out. Ivan Pena. That's Facebook.com/REDLIGHTSTARE band. And you'll get more information on him there. Now, Joran Slane has not been away from the limelight for too long. I know you said that the last time you did live performance was back in 2006, but you have been staying pretty busy with some book publishing.
I have. Yeah, there's a lot that I've been doing. Not only like this career in marketing that I had. I was at Creative Loafing, and then I was at the Straz Center, and now I'm doing creative direction for a consultant, Ridge, in St. Pete. And In my spare time, I run a couple nonprofits. I have an interfaith, interspiritual community called the Integral Church, based in St. Petersburg, and I'm also president of Interfaith Tampa Bay, which is a group of local clergy, ministers, priests, pastors, imams, rabbis that get together once a month and have breakfast. And, we have some quarterly events we do, like an Interfaith Thanksgiving and the MLK Memorial and, stuff that we do. Interfaith Week coming up October 1st through 8th. I travel around and I write and speak about religious pluralism, religious literacy, interfaith dialogue, things like that. And I have a couple books out available on my website and working on another one now.
And so the last one that you released was actually called Sentences.
Sentences, yeah.
What's that about?
Sentences is like a collection of like poetry and meditations and affirmations, and it's available on Amazon and, wherever finer books are sold.
Also, I want to say special thanks to our winner. We actually have a winner.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let me pull him up real
Somebody
quick.
likes us.
Yes, of
Somebody
course.
wants to be in the room.
So Barry Coates, congratulations.
Barry Coates!
Yes.
Well done, Barry.
So he answered the question, what is the album that all three gentlemen were actually a part of? That would be Joran, Ivan, and Mark Perfetti.
Oh, he answered the first one.
He answered the first
good.
one, yes. And the answer was Power to the People.
Somebody's paying attention.
Yes, that was for the WMNF album. But we still have one more question out and about. That means there's still a pair of tickets and a download card left for you to take home. And so if you're interested, give us a call, 813-239-9663. Steve is waiting to take your call. And the question is, name 3 acts that are going to be playing tonight at the Hideaway Cafe.
Operators are standing by.
Ooh, but be creative. Come on. We already know that these two guys are going to do it. So give me some other names. I won't judge if you still mention them too as the only two.
Make
You still
some
gotta
names
come
up. We don't
with
care.
one.
We just want somebody in the room. Come to the show.
I think you guys are going to do pretty good. People love the Hideaway Cafe, so you'll definitely have a pretty good crowd.
We're looking forward to it.
Yeah, and so while we're at it, I'd like to do my quick lightning round. So I'm going to ask you guys some pretty random questions.
Sweet.
I was not prepared for this.
No,
Nobody told me this was
there is
happening.
no preparation.
That's the point.
So I'm going to ask you a question. Don't think about it too much. Say the first thing that comes to mind. Okay, and we're going to start with Ivan, and then we'll go to Joran, and then we'll go back and forth that way. Ready? It's going to be the same question for both of you. So first one, what's your favorite color?
Black.
Chartreuse.
Okay, sure. Interesting.
He took mine.
If your life was a movie, what song would be on your soundtrack?
Wow.
You can say pass, and then we'll come back to you.
That's so good. Night Call by Kavinsky.
What?
Night Call by Kavinsky. It's already part of a movie, so I don't know.
Okay. The World Exploded into Love by Bob Schneider.
Okay. What is the most useless talent that you have? Ding, 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 ding.
Making silly videos with Barbie dolls.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Like
not
stop
so useless.
motion? That's actually pretty interesting.
Yeah, it's good.
How about you, Joran?
I exploit 100% of every ounce of little talent that I have. So I'm trying to think of. Can you ask a question again?
What's the most useless talent that you have?
Useless talent. I milk a mean goat.
Really? Do you make cheese and stuff with it?
Yeah, cheese curds, goat curds. We make goat curds.
It actually sounds like a useless talent or
Totally
task to be able to do.
It's not useless either. That's
No,
actually
it really
not useless
isn't.
at all.
It's a tough one to think about. What is the most interesting thing you've read or seen this week?
This week? Oof. I've only been reading stuff for that not very interesting. Actually, I have seen the show American Gods. That is pretty interesting.
What's that about?
About struggle between old gods and the new in America.
Interesting.
It's pretty exciting on Stars. Check it out.
How about you, Joran?
Interesting is the qualifier.
What's the most interesting thing you've read or even seen this week?
Read or seen this week?
Doo, 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 doo.
Can you start going first next? Because
Yeah, I know.
I want to be able to think about things.
All right, we'll skip that one. That seems like a tough one. There's a lot of things.
Last night I watched a really interesting show on Vice on HBO. It was called A House Divided, and it was a story of kind of how we got here. The story of our government, the American government, over the past 10 years, and how we got to the point we're at.
Interesting, very political show.
Yeah, well, that episode is like a special report. It was a Vice special report. And a lot of people think oh my God, this came out of left field. It really didn't. I mean, this stuff's been, Anyway, watch the show. It's interesting.
All right, well, we'll start with you, Jordan. Here's the last question.
We flipped it on me?
We're flipping
Okay,
it.
go.
We're flipping it. In your best child voice, what did you want to be when you grew up, and why?
Glad you're going first with this one.
It's the last question. You got this.
Okay.
If you're watching on Facebook Live, you see their faces turning red.
I wanted to be a drummer because the drums will make the drums go boom.
I love it.
How about you, Ivan?
That work?
I wanted to be Axl Rose
Why?
because he had the sweet dance moves.
That sounds pretty good.
He had one dance move.
All
That's all
right,
you
guys.
need. That's all you need, Jordan.
You know, with that one, I'd love to hear a song. Who wants to do another one for me?
I'll go next.
All right. What's this song called?
It's a song. It's called Wildfire. Check the tuning. These moments we have are everything. Don't want to waste time on details. Just want to taste you endlessly. Hold you tight until we feel this thing. I'm crafting a fictional life just to get through the day. Sunbathing in la la land, ignoring as the edges fray. How will we ever survive? Living out the fumes of desire. Our story is simple and dire, a tiny spark turning into wildfire. With all this chaos around us, feel right at home with you. We let the rain fall and thunder strike. Never felt more complete. Crafting a fictional life just to get through the day. Sunbathing in la la land, ignoring as the edges fray. How will we ever survive? Living out the fumes of desire. Our story is simple and dire, a tiny spark turning into wildfire. Cause maybe we were far from the start, and now I'm just falling apart. If I close my eyes real tight, I can see every shade of color in yours. Let time run out and pain set in, you'll always be part of me. I'm crafting a fictional life just to get through the day. Sunbathing in la la land, ignoring as the edges fray. How will we ever survive? Living up the fumes of desire. Our story is simple and dire, a tiny spark turning into wildfire.
This is 88.5 WMNF Tampa, homegrown, handpicked music and news. And you're listening to Ivan Pena and Joran Slane on the Live Music Showcase. Once again, guys, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, and I also want to give a special shout out, thank you to our other winner, which is Kathy Mancini.
All right, Kathy.
See you guys tonight.
Yes, congratulations,
You
Kathy.
and Barry can sit together.
There you go. And I hope you enjoy the show and your download. And of course, just to let everybody know, some of the other acts you can check out tonight at the Hideaway Cafe are, Jerry X, Ivan Pena, Jordan Slane, Rebecca Pulley, Natty Mossbon, and Sam Bon, as well as Ben Bacher and Dean Johansson. Yeah. If you want to buy tickets, you can check it out at it's actually www.hideawaycafe.biz. Mm-hmm. And if you're one of the lucky winners, you will be having your tickets already taken care of. Yeah. So thank you so much for calling. You can always still give us a call and send your love. Steve is always standing by to take your call. That's 813-239-9663. Or if you ever want to see if you can get on the Live Music Showcase, feel free to send us your EPK attention to Steve at livemusic@WMNF.org. Thank you so much for listening to the Live Music Showcase. And we've got a couple minutes left. I would love it if we can take it away with one more song. Do you guys have something you can play together?
Do we? I don't know.
It's been a while.
I know, I just kind of threw that out of left field.
I don't know, but I mean, I can do something. And
or I can have Joran do a song.
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
Joran up.
If you need to cut away, I understand.
No, we're still good. Our listeners on Facebook Live can stay on. You'll be able to finish hearing even though we get off the air on 88.5. So what song do you have for us today?
I have a new song that I wrote.
What's this one called?
This is going to be the first song I've written in like 8 years. It's called The Gray Parade.
What's it about? What inspired it?
You can tell me after you hear it.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Thanks again for having us.
Thank you
See
so
everybody
much for
tonight.
Sure, thank you.
Yeah.
Said I had the insight of the prophets or the old astronauts. 'Cause I am just the older man tonight, laying the flowers at the feet of all we've lost. Another walk up the neck again. And it's so romantic, so hard to forget. And we can party cool away for nights, but you gotta let go all that light you're holding in. This is the last song that I will ever sing. These are the first words that I had to give, and it feels like a poison when it's inside you. You gotta push love out of your heart. You gotta push love out of your heart if you wanna live. And all the ones we love are here tonight, and they're singing when the chorus comes around. And we're all dancing in your candlelight, and we're praying the altar that you found. Don't cry the name of another place, 'cause they're gone, but they're still living in your head. And it won't ever feel like they're erased if you write down all the life you've lived instead. This is the last song that I will ever sing. These are the first words that I had to give, and it feels like a poison when it's inside of you. You gotta push love out of your heart. You gotta push love out of your heart if you wanna live. If you wanna live, hanging on to what you had will only burn away your hands forever, forever and ever. Songs that made you sad, they're in the air and now you're feeling better, better, much better. It's not the world that made you bad, it's just the great You gotta push love out of your heart. You gotta push love out of your heart. We gotta push love out of our hearts if we wanna live.